And he's gone. Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 84 of Geek Each Week Live. I am one of your hosts, Christopher Long from Long's Toys. I am joined, of course, by my good buddies, Aresol. What's up, Aresol?
Hello.
And we got Josh, a.k.a. Josh. What's up?
Hello. Just making sure that the tweet is going out because Corey had to abandon us.
Yeah, Corey's in an alternate dimension. Maybe one day he'll reappear. Shout out to the chat. We got Chili Eilish, Cario Hurricane, Camaro 220 coming in with some Rebecca Black. I love it. We got Chenix. We got Thrasher saying go Birds. That's right. This weekend. AJMC, Ryder, Blade Raider, and Astronat. What is up, everybody? Thank you for joining us this fabulous Friday evening. Rye should be joining us soon. But until then, I guess it's me for pickups. So let's see what I got. First up, I got the magazine that has the 2 cores for the new riders on the show. So they were fairly easily obtained, which is nice. What else did I get? I found these at a Target. Originally, I didn't really have much interest in these. Because I really thought they were online only, but apparently Target has massive amounts of them, and now they're all half price. So I got the Street Fighter, Transformers, Hot Rod Ken, and RC Chun-Li.
Yeah, I saw, I think it was Geno posted it, those were on sale, I think.
Yeah. And the funny thing was I was at a Target and I saw them and I was like, oh, wow, I didn't know these were going to be sold in Target, but they didn't have any stickers on them. Now, I don't know if they were on clearance at the time. They just had no stickers on them, end cap. So I left that Target. I came home. I saw his tweet. Oh, hey, I got these all on half price. I was like, oh, damn, I was just there and I didn't think they were on sale. But then I went to a different Target and found them and they actually had the stickers. So I also got the Optimus Prime Ryu and Megatron M. Bison. And I mean, these are old molds at this point. They're all like Titans Return, so they're all several years old. And it's a weird crossover, but I feel like...
It wasn't it like they released in Japan like years ago or something? And they just...
They're old, which is why I'm surprised they're suddenly showing up at Targets now. But the more I think about it, I'm like, these are kind of like one of the earliest crossovers. And I have like all the other crossovers, like G.I. Joe and Back to the Future and Ghostbusters and everything. So I was like, I really should have them. So now I do. And I'm very happy that I only paid half price. For once, I actually got something on sale instead of buying it the day before it goes on clearance. So that actually worked out. I got the Shoto Denjaman set.
Nice.
That just got here, along with the Futo PI Shoto Double X set.
Oh, I didn't know that was out already.
I'm trying to take this down without it landing on my head. This is the Chimera Driver / Juga Driver.
I should have pre-ordered that.
And the Veil Driver and Destream Driver unit, which actually did come with the Komodo Dragon buy stamp. So,
ooh, nice. Pretty
excited because I really wasn't sure because I knew that was like a thing in Japan.
Right.
And I was like trying to message Marcus and I'm like, are you getting them too? And then I don't remember if I ever heard back, but I got
While I'm thinking of it, let me check real quick to make sure. Yeah, so Big Bad Toy Store for some reason actually has pre-orders for that stamp on its own.
Oh, really?
If people did miss it, they have it for $24 on Big Bad Toy Store.
That's not terrible.
No.
That's not terrible. I think this is the last one because this is Ryuki, right?
Yeah.
So I think this is the last of the Heisei riders. I got my Deca Ranger, and everyone was like saying how their plastic was all smashed up. And mine, when I got it, it was still shrink wrapped, but it was so smooshed that like the top layer was over top of the bottom layer, so it was like really smooshed down. And then you have like 2 clips. So there's like the little piece of plastic here that clips into the bottom, and this one snapped off. But everything else seems to be fine. All the trays inside are fine and everything. It's just that this side doesn't technically click into place. But I'm like, it's, it could have been worse. It could have been much worse. Unfortunately, my Ryuki is somewhere between Philadelphia and my house. It got to Philly on like the 3rd, and then it's like moving through network, but arriving late. And there hasn't been an update since I think Tuesday. Nice. So I guess because of the Super Bowl, the entire city just shut down for the whole week. Even though the Super Bowl's not in Philly.
Right.
So I don't know. I'm hoping, I'm sure it'll show up eventually, but I'm just like, can someone just scan it just so I know it exists still? Like, I don't care if it's like tomorrow, Monday, Tuesday, whatever, but can I just get an update just so I know it still exists somewhere? I was at a Walmart, and anytime I find like just a Mission Fleet randomly by itself, I always just grab it, and they're always on sale. This one was $5, like not marked or anything, but it was in a bin, like those things in the aisle where like the stocking stuffers, things that are still left over from Christmas. It was just in a bin for $5. I was like, all right, that's fine.
Nice.
Another random clearance item that I got. I didn't even know this existed, but apparently this is a Jurassic World playset. Like it's like a bunch of like a paraclick fence, and it's got like a tower that the dinosaurs can knock down, and it's got some cool play features and stuff. So it looks kind of neat. But I guess we were at a Target, and they had a sign for it, and I was like, oh, I didn't even know that was a thing. So like I Googled it, and I was like, oh, that's cool. And normally it's like $56 or $55, but it was on clearance for half price, like $27. I was like, oh, I wish they had that because I would get that. Then we ended up going to a second Target, and they just had one like out of place with other stuff, and I was like, sweet. So I was able to get that.
Nice.
I think it looks pretty fun. I like buying stuff on half price.
Is that like from any of their specific like lines, or is it just kind of a?
Yeah, Mattel does like a ongoing Jurassic World line,
right? So it's not like from like this is what the Hammond collection or whatever it is, or
that's a second line that they do. They're like the Hammond collection is a little bit pricier because they're like a little bit more articulated, just higher end figure. But this is kind of just like the main line that they have going.
Gotcha.
And I kind of pick and choose. I've been sticking to mostly the Hammond collection, but like vehicles and playsets and stuff, I'll go to the main line because they're not really doing them in the Hammond collection. It's like just the figures.
That made sense, yeah.
And a couple dinosaurs. Speaking of half price clearance at Target, I got this Fortnite guy, or I guess Fortnite lady. Now this is a repaint of one they already did. It says it's Ghost, which I don't know what makes it Ghost, but it's her name and then Ghost in parentheses, but $11.
I feel like that line's got to be impossible to keep up with since they never talk about it.
Yeah, like stuff just happens, and then they do like random repaints of stuff as Target exclusives. Like there was another one. There was, I think in the first wave, there was I can't remember his name, but he's got like almost like the gas mask, and he's got like a sickle made of goo.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
And they did a white repaint of him as a Target exclusive, and then they did like a white Meowscles as a Walmart exclusive. So they like painting stuff white and doing them as exclusive. Speaking of exclusives, here's some G.I. Joe Tiger Force. We got Recondo and Bazooka.
I walked right past those. I haven't bought them yet, but I did see them.
And then I got the Officer, like you got the other week, Josh.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's it for this week. Yeah, I think that's it. Oh, I also got Metroid Prime remastered digitally on Switch, which was a lot of fun. If you liked that game at all, I highly recommend it. It was really neat, and it looks really pretty. They fixed it up. So it's been a good time.
I do not really have anything. Though I did just finally, after like a year and a half, finish physical therapy. So
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
hooray!
yay, I'm finally out of that.
I'd say that's a pretty big pickup.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I can walk without pain again, guys.
Yay!
That's awesome.
My pickup.
That's a big deal.
I'll go ahead and remind everybody to please.
Do you like hot fudge sundaes?
Oh wow, yeah, it is my turn already then, huh? So, let's see. Last week, since I wasn't here, these arrived. I haven't done the reviews of them yet. Chris already has. He beat me to them, so be sure to check them out on his channel. We got the Gokai Squeaker unit with the 6 Ranger keys. And then, right before I went home to film a school project, this arrived, the Anniversary and Dawn Brothers key set. Both very, very pretty. Happy with these very much. But I just haven't gotten to the reviews yet because I've just been busy with a ton of stuff. But I did do the unboxings for them. So those arrived. This was sitting at home for me. I bought this a while ago, but it's the Action Q Red Ranger figure. So this is like you can maybe barely see Dino Fury Red like right there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You can see
but this is the MMPR Red from that line. And I don't know. I really liked the Dino Fury Red one when I got that at Morphicon. And I love collecting Mighty Morphin Red stuff. So I kind of figured why not? And I could do a video on it. So there's another reason why I got this because so Toku Collectibles, you can do the pay in 4 thing. And a couple weeks ago when I pre-ordered the Jamato buckle from Geeks, that was $48 for a pre-order, and the minimum to do the pay in 4 is $50. So I threw this into the order to make it over $50 and then did the pay in 4. So I am actually technically still paying for this thing. I have 2 more payments left on it, but there's that.
You know the action figure market's getting bad when you can't even buy them in one payment anymore.
Yeah, I know. It's insane. And then this, oh god, this thing is ridiculously huge. But the Memorial Edition Gearliner arrived.
Yikes.
Which is like so gorgeous, but this box is just insane. So
every time like you would post a picture, I'm like, it's so big, like it would just look photoshopped, like someone put it in your hand.
It's nuts.
It was hilarious.
And then there's like just the gears are kind of floating around.
So
inside,
did you buy the gear Dellinger yet?
Yep, bought it yesterday. After Reggie posted that that you could do the pay in 12 for it, I did that. So I will be paying $24 a month for that for the next year.
Josh is taking out a mortgage on his gear Dellinger.
It's insane. So yeah, it's nuts. Camero asked, what is the special silver key I'm looking for? Oh yeah, the metallic Gokai silver key. That is going to be the last Ranger key that I ever end up getting because it was like I think it was like a lottery item or something back during Gokaiger, so it's really, really hard to find that key. I've seen it for sale maybe 2 or 3 times, and every time it's been like at least $400 for just that one key. So, and it's kind of dumb at this point now because it's just a metallic deluxe Gokai Silver, so it basically just looks exactly like the Memorial Edition one, just without the auto flip feature.
Nice.
So, but I will get that eventually. And then Chinix asked if I bought 2 Kaiser. I did buy 2 Kaiser's figure art this morning. After I bought Gokai Red's figure art the other night or pre-ordered that.
With the I'm sorry. With the little line, the MMPR figure that you said, and you also have Dino Fury. Are they only doing reds in that line?
So they've done Dino Fury Red, MMPR Green, and Draken.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know if we're going to get anything other than that. Obviously, it was nice to see them start with Dino Fury, and they immediately went to MMPR. So, but yeah, I don't know if they're going to do anything else. But speaking of 2 Kaiser stuff, because but I bought that off of Bai. And speaking of Bai stuff, I got a Bai box in this week. So in here is a bunch of Legend Rider buckles. I didn't get this one in that order, but there's a bunch of them that I got. Pretty much almost all the ones in here I got from Bai. So I have most of the Gashapon and Candy Toy ones so far. I think the only The only Gashapon ones I'm missing at this point are the metallic versions, Saber, and Hibiki.
Are you bothering with the metallic ones?
Unfortunately, yes. Because I accidentally bought a wizard one in my Mandarake order, so I have this one, so which means I'm gonna have to get the other ones.
Oh, okay.
So that's just how the logic checks out on that one. I can't argue with how it works. Also in there were, because I got these for like $2 together, were 2 more of the Kira Clear gears I just didn't have. So this was what 2 Kaisers and Kyoryugers. I also got for $10 the Christmas raised buckle.
Oh, you bastard! I need that one.
So this is a fun one. There was a ton of them on Bai for like $12.
I was gonna say, I think at some point I'm just gonna have to make a big, like when I have a big enough list, I'll just go to Bai, because I don't like Bai is just so much more of a hassle than Mandarake, so that's why I usually just check Mandarake.
That's totally fair. And then the last thing in there was that thing that I accidentally won the bid for, which was the Shoto Super Live Man. So didn't think this would be the next Shoto Super set I got, but I won a bid for this for like $80. So, which is, a little cheaper than like Toku Collectibles' price for it. So, there is that. And then the final thing that I got this week, where I put that. So, Katie's up here visiting me for Valentine's Day weekend, and for Valentine's Day, she got me the Figure-Rise Decade.
Oh, nice! Is she awkwardly just off camera like last time?
Yeah. That is exactly what's happening. But I think that is everything. I'll include it here because I did get it this week, but I don't have it. And that is my Deluxe Wave 3 Lightning Collection figures are in this building, downstairs in the mailroom, but they won't let me pick them up because they got delivered 15 minutes before they stopped putting packages into the system for the day. So maybe tomorrow I'll be allowed to go get my box, but they're downstairs. Yeah, Toku Chris, I ask myself that all the time. Well, it's YouTube, that's how. But yeah, I think that's everything. Yeah, that's it.
Nice. Right, you showed up just in time for one-ups.
Hell yeah.
Or pickups, or whatever we call them in this universe.
Whatever the fuck these are.
Shit you got.
Right, did you ship my box yet?
We'll talk about that.
Okay.
That's
I also got a Bai box.
Hey.
That's a bag.
I know.
Is this also full of buckles?
Bai just dropped a Target bag full of raised buckles at her house.
It's like, here's the Fives buckle, just for reference. Yeah, so that had every Rider Rise buckle except that little stretch that's all like exclusive shit. Like Kabuto.
Oh, right.
Kabuto, Deno, and no, I got Deno.
Oh, I need builds too. I knew I was forgetting another one.
Yeah, I need builds. For whatever reason, that like never went up on Amazon Japan until it was already gone. So that's a great way to list something, Amazon Japan. It helps me out a lot.
I think it's just Kabuto and Kiva.
Kiva was a...
Kiva's
Kabuto
not even out yet. Yeah.
Yeah, Kiva's
Kiva's
not
like
out
a
yet.
ticket
It was
thing,
the ticket thing.
Yeah.
And Kabuto was the apparel one.
Yeah.
Or the giant box if you want to get that.
Right. That's apparel adjacent.
Yeah.
But yeah, it had every like retail one. I got the double one. Every candy toy one, every Gashapon one. No metallics because I'm not Josh. I'm not going down that hole. But yeah, I didn't know how far I was going to go with the buckles, but this was a really good deal. It was maybe like $80 for the whole lot.
Yeah, that's not bad at all.
Like here's the GQ driver, and like I love the fact that they make like the full jingle and the.
They're so
belt.
simple, but like perfect. I love them a lot.
So like I couldn't pass that up. That was a really good buy on that part. It was a really good buy. So now I just need to track down Kabuto, which I don't know how expensive Kabuto is. Kiva's going to be a pain in the ass, I know, but
Sometimes those movie ticket ones like don't end up being too terrible.
plus they're not electronic, so it's
Yeah, true.
too bad. I can't show the deck box I got because it's. I guess I can. It's right here. I thought my bag was further away from me.
I thought you were gonna say it's like too risque or something.
Oh no, we can show tits on the stream. I don't care.
Wait, is it a deck box or a dick box?
Not because YouTube says so. Because Ryan says so.
Yeah, because I said so. So the last like Vanguard circuit that they had in Japan was called Deluxe because it was a tie-in with the anime's tournament circuit. But all the deck boxes were different. But me and my two friends got ones from Gunma, and it's got their little like city mascot on the side, and he's adorable, and I love him. So I got that, and then I got the corresponding pack of sleeves, but I haven't decided on which deck is going to get them. But I also got this pack of sleeves because I like the robot on them.
And I just have these 2 sleeves.
That is more sleeves than some people.
That's true.
So I got those. There was a bunch of other like belated Vanguard related Christmas gifts for my friends because they were hard to buy for. So I got those. Speaking of Vanguard, I got a t-shirt that has the Brant Gate logo on it because I have too many decks built for that nation.
Nice, more sleeves.
Yeah, 2 more sleeves. And then I bought myself and Morgan new phone cases.
Oh.
And I never got a shipping notification, but suddenly they were here. He got his, and I got mine. So I'm like, well, that's
Nice.
fucking
What
weird.
is it?
Phone case.
Oh, okay.
I can't figure out how to get the goddamn box open.
Yeah, I was gonna say that looks like a Rubik's Cube or something. I don't know what's happening there.
Like, the flap is right here, but God, the adhesive that they use is... And, like, this was in... It's like, it's not like there's a shipping label on this. It was in a shipper bag.
Well, hopefully you don't want to keep the box.
This box is made from plants. That's cool. It's cardboard,
What else
so I
would it-
fucking hope so.
It's made of people.
Face boxes.
The phone cases are made of people.
Jazz to Moonbox 2. Jazz to Moonbox 2.
It's got red pandas on it.
Oh, there you go.
Ooh, nice.
I love it.
Eventually, they're not going to be able to put pictures on the back of phone cases because the whole thing's going to have to be cut out for the camera.
You're right.
True.
Give it time. Oh, and Breakdown's already a leg up with Menasor, but I got Breakdown and Scrapbook, who is a lot cooler than I thought he was going to be.
Yeah,
so
Scrapbook is awesome.
I've been fiddling with him since I got him. He's really cool.
Yeah, when I started getting it out of the box for the video, I was like, oh, damn, this guy's awesome.
And I also got Nexus and Max.
Ooh, I have to get... Do I have Nexus? I have to get Max, I think.
So I should be all caught up on Ultraman DVDs.
And they're done through everything they have the license for, right?
Yeah, as far as I know, yeah. Yeah, as far as I know, everything's done and we haven't heard anything. So
Okay, I have Nexus, apparently. I don't have Max. I don't even know anymore.
Oh, this was the other thing in the buy box I forgot. So my 2 favorite like robot units, and they have a Legion card together. And I'm keeping this sealed because I have everything else in it. I don't have the cards, but I have these sleeves already, and I have this deck box already. So I'm keeping this sealed. But it was just a cool thing that was pretty cheap. That never came out in America. So, yeah, that should be it. And yeah, I don't have Morgan's phone case, but yeah, his has puppies on it. It's really fucking adorable. Hi, Bella. There's no room for you up here whatsoever. All
She's
right,
just
let's
looking
move.
for food. She's gonna start drinking your frozen Coke.
Where are you going? If you knock anything over, dog, I swear. What? What? I'm trying to get the news set up.
She's got breaking news.
What?
Our reporter in the field has returned with a hot story. She's gonna hump it into you so you can tell us all of it.
Share screen. Chrome tab. Share. Apparently we're just right in the soda pot. There we go. What? Bella, what? Do you need to go outside? Or no, you just want more food. You just want more food. I know you.
Same.
Fair.
Okay. Soda
All right.
pop.
Yeah.
Jesus.
So this is pretty cool. I'm happy that they're doing a set like this.
I thought we talked
we-
about this already.
Yeah. I was just gonna say, we'll let Josh have his geek out moment.
Yeah, because I wanted to talk about it. That's why I included
Okay.
it.
No problem.
So-
you do you. I'll
That's
fine.
basically
We're
all I have
all
to say.
going to leave.
Well, yeah, it exists, and I'm happy because it's gonna be like the first time I can think of to where like I would consider a Chronicle series done. Because like Oja blank form is like the most obscure thing they could possibly do, and I'm very happy that they're doing it. And same thing with giving a figure to Oja Survive already so soon after the TTFC special. So that's really, really cool to see that as well. I think it's a good pairing, but it is interesting to me that and I don't know how much was said about this like last week when you guys talked about it, but I don't know. It's interesting because the Oja blank form is, I believe, one of the options on the vote from like months ago. So it's like the first time we've like seen one of the vote options like just get made anyway, regardless of what the vote said. So I thought that was just kind of interesting. But yeah, so this is like 75 on Toku Collectibles, I think, right now. But I will probably get it eventually. I pre-ordered all the other like Chronicle Ryuki sets that they made, or like Rider ones, not the monster ones, but I'll get this eventually just because I have literally all the other Riders. So, but yeah, that's all I had to say. I'm happy that it exists.
Hooray.
All right, so I forgot that we didn't have a release date for this movie. So they had like just really been delaying giving any kind of date about it, but we now know that it's going to be released there's like going to be like I think early screenings or something on March 17th, and I think it's like throughout the country or throughout Japan on March 18th. So pretty soon for them to like just announce the release date for it. But I think they had to have a whole like trailer for it, like a new trailer and like pictures and like toys and stuff, which I think I have included on the next slide. But yeah, I want to see this movie. I hope that it gets like a Fathom event kind of thing or something like Ultraman did.
I can't
But,
wait till they're all out and they do an Avengers style team up of Ultraman, Kamen Rider, and
Yeah,
Godzilla.
yeah, exactly. That would be fun. But these were announced today, I think. These are like I'm sure they'll probably end up doing like a CSM as well, but at least for now they're doing like deluxe versions of the belts from the movie, which is pretty cool. And I like the designs of these. I know we've like kind of seen the suits for like a long time, but this is kind of our like first look at the belts, and they basically kind of look like the that like cheaper priced Ichigo belt that you can buy, the like $30-ish one or whatever, but just probably a little bit more fancier than that. I think they kind of have a little bit more, going on than that, even though they still just basically spin in the middle and do nothing else. But yeah, so they're going to have one for Ichigo and Nigo, which I think are pretty cool. And I think those come out, I want to say the same same weekend as the movie comes out, I think, so which would make sense. So sometime next month for those.
Nifty. I didn't realize that both of them were going to be in the movie.
Yeah. I'm not sure how much like Nigo would be in the movie because it kind of seems like they're sort of just like doing Ichigo's origin, and they're probably just doing like major like story beats or plot points from the whole show or something. But yeah,
there's not many.
No, I know. 98 episodes of like 3 things that happen.
Yeah. And mostly it was just them switching actors.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a new trailer too. It didn't show a whole lot, but it
It's
exists.
just it's surprising like how little marketing there's been for this movie. It just kind of
Yeah, I
snuck
keep
up.
forgetting.
So because like I feel like Black Sun they had a ton more marketing for than this and stuff like that. So I don't know, but yeah. Yeah, and then
You
there's
knew it was
this.
happening.
So this was an inevitability, but it still is really cool. So they've announced the Memorial Edition gear deleter from Zenkaiju, which comes with the exact kind of gears that you would expect it to come with. But they are also including the stage show Tsukai Flint gear, which I am very, very happy about because stage show stuff like never gets like recognized, especially for Sentai. Like Rider, they've been a little bit more better with it recently with like Soda figures and stuff like that at least. But like Sentai, then again, they don't really have a ton of stage show stuff exclusive to Sentai, but this is just still really cool to get this out there. And that is that.
To be fair, they didn't really have to do much. It's just
No.
a toy.
Yeah, they really didn't. But at least the effort was there, the thought was there, and I'm sure that there's like Flint sounds for it and stuff like that. But.
Yeah, I'm really surprised it doesn't have some kind of blade extension.
Yeah, it's so strange because like it's definitely still looks like it has the hinge for it.
Yeah, I'm sure that the sword part will flip up, but I thought because it's Memorial, they would have have that flip up and then have a separate piece of something that you could connect on top.
That's exactly what I was expecting. Yeah, like maybe you like just like flip it up and attach it and put like a new piece in or something.
Yeah.
But it's also just weird because like there's been no pictures of them even showing it just with like the normal size toy sword. So like it almost makes it look like you can't even do that, which I don't see why that would be the case. But yeah, there's background music in it, tons and tons of voice phrases. It's like 130% the size of the original one, just like the Gearlinger was and stuff like that. They kind of the back of the wheel, like on this side, if you're looking at it this way, was like hollowed out in the original toy, so they fixed that or kind of cleaned that up. And then they also fixed the whole like gyroscope thing inside of it. Now it's more of like a motion sensor button kind of thing for if you're trying to do the whole dance and stuff like that. So
I expect to see you doing the dance on Twitter when this.
Oh, of course, I will need to do a new version of my rendition of.
We'll get Corey on it to splice it all together properly.
Oh yeah, Corey will make a sequel. So, but yeah, this comes out in July, and I at this point I feel like they would probably end up doing a Memorial Zenkaiju gear too, because they've done like the 2 changers so they can work with, and you can't use the deluxe one in these changers. Because since they made the toy bigger, the gap for the gear you can no longer clip in Zenkaiju. So
I mean, you could put it in; it would just kind of float in there, basically.
Pretty much, yeah. It wouldn't like because there's like it doesn't really like lock the gears in, but there's like this new like divot or whatever, so where like the gears are not going to like rattle around when you're trying to like turn the cranks and stuff. So like technically, I think you could do it if you like unscrewed the gear piece from the bottom of Zenkaiju and like just put that in the toy. But there's not like an official like way to do it. So, but
yeah, wants to know if it comes with Josh and the chrome.
Not in this one. Well, I mean, I guess the diecast gears are shiny, but there's not any other chrome on this one. So, unfortunately, not this time. But later on.
I still think it's funny how much that suit looks like it's pinkish purple, but it's silver. But just because there's like other accents, on like that helmet looks like purple. I'm like, I wish it really was just purple.
So do I.
I mean, I get because he's gold, she's silver. I get it, but they should
have
purple, like a metallic purple would have been cool. Okay, sorry, you can go on. What are they doing this week?
So I included this. I know we don't always like talk about comic stuff, but it was a light week of news, so I figured why not. So this was a listing that went up this past week on Amazon alongside volume 3 of like the current arc of the comics, the paperback for Ninja Turtles crossover 2, the hardcover of like Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, so like the next one of those hardcovers, and then this one up as well, which kind of leaked that they're going to be doing more unlimited issues this year. Apparently paving the way for the next story arc, Darkest Hour, which is something they haven't announced yet. So we don't really know too much about this, but it looks like it's going to have something with Draken, apparently, because that's what the little description says.
I can't tell you how many Power Rangers Unlimited #1s I have that are all completely different comics. I'm like, guys, either it's an ongoing series or it's not. Call it something different. I don't know what's happening here.
So, yeah, more comics. Just kind of figure it was a fun thing. I like the cover and stuff.
Yeah,
like
the cover's cool.
I think that's actually like a really old cover that they're using, but
yeah, this art existed a long time ago.
yeah.
Do we think that this like mysterious new Ranger team is going to be new designs, or if they're going to just harvest the Sentai again?
Ooh, I don't know. I kind of want to see them harvest a Sentai because people will just complain.
Battle Fever J. Do it.
Battle Fever J.
Do it, you cowards. That was the most ridiculous looking Sentai. If it can't be Denji Blue, then do Battle Fever J.
But it does sound like it's going to be like Draken related with like
Yeah.
a team that like he recruits.
Yeah.
So it might not be a Sentai team. It might be.
What if it was like, remember the time Tommy used the green coin to give them all green suits? What if Draken does something similar and just makes like 5 somewhat different Draken clones?
5 little Drakens.
We're probably coming up with a lot cooler ideas than what it's actually going to be. But
feel free to use any of these. Just send me some free shit.
But yeah, so I think this comes out in, I want to say it was October that the listing was for this. So we'll probably get these.
Blade Raider says the darkest hour will only come when the Power Rangers fight Unicron. That's true. Yeah. That is true.
Of course.
Flash. Oh.
So this was sent to me last night. This was in a big photo of accessories from numerous Hasbro brands. I have not posted the full photo on Lightning Fig PR yet. You're gonna have to see it on Lightning Storm tomorrow. It's not exciting, so don't get.
I've seen it.
It's not exciting.
I've seen it.
I can't wait to see the rest of this.
Yeah, I know.
Manage your expectations.
Chris has seen the full photo, but yeah, I zoomed in on the part that was important. So this is a spin saber from Samurai. I haven't heard about any other Samurai Rangers coming to the line, so I actually have no idea which one this is hinting towards, because it could be one of like 6 possibilities if you include Lauren. But yeah, I have no idea. But it seems to point to Lightning Collection Samurai figures, which I would be more excited about if the line wasn't about to die. But so since like people kept getting fired this week and QC's at an all-time worst, but hey, at least they're gonna finally do my first team of Power Rangers. Maybe they can squeeze them in right at the end before
this is just a Bandai accessory that fell into the pile of other things. Yeah. Also, I don't know why, but this does not look that great. I can't pinpoint what it is, but I don't know.
Is it because it's like 60p?
I mean, that's probably part of it, but
yeah. Now, tomorrow on Lightning Storm, you get to see the full sword. I cut it in half there, so we got a real exciting episode there. Yeah. Oh, I know. I'm sure. But yeah. So there's that. Move on.
Yeah.
There. Now let's get to a good line that's actually doing well. I think we had to Aresol. Don't we have something that goes with this?
We do.
Here I am. I'm back.
Billy! Billy! Billy, you're too hot!
That's not the one I was expecting, but I love it anyway.
Oh, I thought that's the one you wanted.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm never going to be unhappy to see it. I'm never going to be unhappy to see it.
Otherwise, I would have clicked.
Oh, that's a good one too. That's the one I was expecting.
Yeah, that's so many.
They're all great. They're all great. Hey, I wonder if Wheeljack likes Hot Fudge Sundays.
It just clicked off the screen.
Do you like Hot Fudge Sundays?
There you go.
This is the part of the show where we just run through all of our clips because we're all so pleased with them.
We're also only 40 minutes in, so screw it. We can just.
Oh yeah, all right, yeah, go clips.
All right.
Out of my way!
I forgot about the dog. Oh, I love it all so much.
Oh my god.
What a good library.
Right?
So, dude, our clips are on
It
fire.
just keeps getting better.
Oh, it
On
does.
fire, you said.
Oh, Rhinox. I haven't seen this yet.
So this is the mainline Voyager Rhinox.
Why is he poop colored?
Because that's the color that
All
they
the
made him.
beasts are like
Ah.
mundane actual colors. Although rhinos are usually more gray, but I guess they didn't want to just make a big gray blob.
I
They
see.
made a big brown blob instead.
Sometimes I do too. Anyway, he looks all right though. Something's going on with the back of his legs, but other than that, he looks.
Yeah,
all right.
the much like Kingdom Rhinox, and I don't know I don't think this shares a whole lot of tooling. I think they just don't know how to make a articulated rhino, so he just always ends up like this.
Yeah, he's just got a rectangle ass and two stubs for legs.
Yeah. he don't move much,
No.
which same. But
Hold on, guys, I'm coming. Don't run away without me.
yeah. So this is the mainline Voyager Rhinox, and he's here, and it's probably not going to look like this in the movie. So.
I like the robot design though. I mean, like the head and everything, and the horns being on the shoulder. I'm alright with that.
Yeah, he's neat.
Hooray.
Alongside him, we had Optimus, who I don't want to say is a retool of Earthrise because that's not the case. They just share similar engineering because there's only so many ways to do this.
A lot of times they'll just they've been using the same legs for Prime for literally forever. Like it feels like they're like we got legs or their legs. It's fine.
I very much wish like his crotch and hip section was like blue or something, because this is just very gray right here.
Why would you wish blue balls on Prime? That's very mean.
Well, that's his fault, not mine.
Well, it is your fault if you wish it on him.
Sure.
Prime gots to get laid.
He's a truck.
Really?
He's a truck that likes to redacted. Okay.
He's a truck that likes to fuck.
Oh, there it is.
I
Okay,
definitely
I
thought it
don't
was a
give a
jet.
shit.
Yeah, it's definitely a jet.
Yeah, Optimus needs to be a jet more often.
So do his feet just like lay on the back on top of his shins? Is that what's going on back there?
Certainly looks like it.
Looks like
Yeah.
it,
All right, he looks fun.
Here's some comparisons between like that and Kingdom, and then he's short.
Yeah, he's tiny.
Like this is the Earthrise, and that's the Studio Series.
From
Bumblebee movie Voyager.
Yeah.
So like Rhinox is about the size of a normal Voyager, but like Prime's really short for some reason, so it's kind of weird.
Baby Prime.
Baby Prime, he's a little Prime.
You're tiny Prime.
But yeah, that's our Rise of the Beasts update for now. Those got bumped up a bit, I guess, for release.
Yeah, I really want to start finding like what I would really like it. I'd like to get the main line first. Give me like a month to enjoy those, and then do the Studio Series ones. But we'll see.
That's fair.
I just want all those crazy ones like that come with the weaponizers and stuff. Those look super fun that we saw last week. There's like 5 different Rise of the Beast lines that I have to look into.
There's the Beast Alliance line, like the main line that's like Deluxes and Voyagers. And I mean it's kind of like Earthspark or Cyberverse, where you have like a gimmick line, a line that is similar to a main line, and then this time you have the added Studio Series element.
Yeah, it's kind of like the Warrior Class Deluxe and some other like the armor ones for Cyberverse.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a lot of beasties.
Lots of beasties. Speaking of beasties,
yeah.
he just suddenly fucking popped up out of goddamn nowhere.
Yeah, we've been waiting for him. Better late than never, I guess.
It's really funny. I didn't include it in the news just because it was all releases we knew about, but they posted like a Wave 3, Wave 4 for the rest of the year for Legacy and Studio Series. Like I said, it was all stuff we knew about already, so I didn't include it in the news. But like they showed off the Studio Series list, and it was a lot of Rise of the Beasts and a couple 86 things that we knew about, like Ratchet and stuff like that. And I was looking through some of the comments on the board, and they're like, "Man, they really need to finish the Dinobots. Like they're so close. There's only two more." And they're like, "It's sad that it's not gonna like continue for the rest of the year." And then all of a sudden, they're like, "Boom! Here's Snarl."
Does he actually come with a sword?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah, I think this whoever took these pictures, or reviewer, or whoever it was, I don't know if it was Prime vs. Prime or not. I don't fucking know. I know it was Chefatron, I think.
Okay.
But I think he's just got an accessory pack because
I was gonna say because I saw the others. He did a group shot and they all had swords, and I was like, well, I know the others don't have swords, so I'm surprised that he is the same size as everybody else. I'm okay with it, but I thought they were gonna because didn't they say Swoop was a Voyager at some point?
I think people were assuming Swoop might be a Voyager because Swoop is smaller.
Okay. I'm hoping it's not now. Like I don't. If they're all going to be the same size, that's fine. But I don't want just Swoop to be a Voyager.
Yeah, no, I agree.
I think the robot mode looks great. Do you have the Dino mode in here? Yeah. I don't know. I don't know why this looks. Something about it just looks off to me. I don't know.
The gold plastic is a different color. For starters, it does not match the other three. And I guess I just never noticed how Snarl has a big red ass.
Does he in the cartoon?
I don't know. I know the toy did.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. Like I feel like the other three look like the cartoon Dino modes, and then his just looks exactly like the toy Dino mode. And I think that's what
I think the problem is that like if you can't get this without this.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure that's true. Let me see if I can find. There's surprisingly not many pictures.
I want to say it was he had a silver ass in the show.
No, he's got like a red stripe, but the thing is, it's kind of exactly like it is now, where his back legs are so chunk. But see, the thing what they did is he's got like a red stripe, but then they start his tail up a little bit higher. So the yellow of the tail like takes up some of the red. Does that make sense? So he's still got like a red stripe, and then like the legs are there, but then like the yellow tail starts higher. So the red is just like the if you look at the first plates that are in the red, and you can kind of see like a line there. If you would cut that off, and that would be the only red, and then the back half of it was yellow. That's kind of how they have it going on in the cartoon.
Okay.
So it's not that big a deal. I mean, I guess now that I'm actually putting them next to each other, it's pretty damn accurate to the cartoon. Honestly, he looks fucking weird as a Stegosaurus. I'm sorry, he just does. Like in the cartoon, everywhere he just looks.
Turns out Snarl's just fucking weird.
Yeah, he just looks weird. So
I guess you got to watch the movie again.
You know, I'm going to put it on right now. Actually, he's not in the movie. It's not going to help.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Well, he's in the movie for 1 second of one scene.
Did you read why that is?
Yeah, something about they lost the animation cells or the test. At some point they lost the like what do they call them? The
like the character sheets, kind of.
Character sheets.
Oh wow.
He was supposed to be in it, but they lost the character sheet at some point. I don't know how he made it into one scene then. I don't know why he's in...
I read something recently that apparently like the script directions always listed 4 Dinobots, and so they just axed one of them.
Oh really? Okay.
Weird.
Because anytime he's on screen with the rest of the Dinobots, there's a different one missing.
Nice.
All 5 of them are never on screen at the same time.
That's very strange.
Yeah, it's fucking weird.
But yeah, the robot mode looks great. Oh my god, this thing. Oh my god. I'm so excited. That alt mode is perfect. It's perfect.
This was such a surprise. First of all, this happened on one of those like fan roundtable like discussion
Oh,
things.
those ones they do after fan stream events.
Yeah, the ones that they do for the brands they care about.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you might be on one, Josh.
Do they actually do this for other brands other than Transformers? I feel like I only ever hear them for Transformers.
Now that you mention it, I don't know.
I want to say Star Wars does. I think I don't pay attention.
Yeah, maybe so. Maybe Marvel.
I don't pay attention to the other brands really.
I feel like Marvel has things so constantly. I don't think I've ever really heard one from Marvel.
Yeah, and Marvel, like I heard something where they were going to stop giving influencers random Marvel reveals, but then I also thought I saw someone else doing one, so maybe that's eventually going to happen. I don't know. But who cares? Just Jazz looks so much fun. I'm so happy about this.
Like I didn't know if we were going to get any more because like Bumblebee was like 2 years ago.
And this looks better than Bumblebee. Like I love Bumblebee.
Yeah.
They did a great job with it, but he's got a lot of kibble and stuff to make that happen. And this guy looks great.
Yeah, B has the issue of having to look like Volkswagen G1B. That turns into a weird flying saucer thing. But Jazz is just a car that turns into a like hovering car shaped thing.
Yeah, shuttlecraft.
So he had a lot easier time. It is a whole new tooling. It's not like a retool of the Studio Series or anything like that. It's all new, looks incredible. The head sculpt's great. The chest piece is great. I have zero complaints about any of this. Plus, Jazz's alt mode is very close to Wheeljack's alt mode, and Wheeljack is the only one we still need. And so like I was looking at him, and all it would take is some maybe minor retooling in the fin area. But the front of the car would have to like get like a fender looking thing. And then obviously they would just swap out the fake chest piece for Wheeljack's chest piece and then Wheeljack's head, and you're pretty golden. So
let's make it happen.
So I expect Wheeljack to be right around the corner later this year or next year.
I just think it's funny that they're planning on doing War for Cybertron stuff in Studio Series, and then also they're giving us this, and I'm like, I don't need War for Cybertron if I have this. This is so great.
And also, Floof, yes, Jazz was the one that came in after being Wheeljack did, and so like you see his little hover car like come into the station, like there's Soundwave. He turns back into a lamppost, and Jazz comes by, goes
which the
Icon.
lamppost just looks exactly like Soundwave half transformed. I don't know, why would you have us like? Could you imagine being, okay, I'm the designer for the Autobot base. What do we need outside? Do we have any Decepticons that we got half transformed that I can make into light fixtures? I think that'd be perfect. Let's just get that going. It's so ridiculous. He just like tucks his arms in and leans forward. That's all that he does. It's so preposterous. But yeah, Jazz drives by for a second, goes on an elevator, transforms, and then they talk for 4 seconds.
Good for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Josh, this one's not a Wheeljack, but it could be. So
it could be. It might be a Wheeljack.
The way you were describing it, I definitely can see how there could be a Wheeljack here, but I'm not seeing how it could become Scorponok.
I was going to say the scorpion tail is really tucked away. Yeah.
Blade Raider, don't say that the Tetrajets need to do over. I still don't have Skywarp, but that's fine.
Yeah, the Tetrajets were not the best, but here's the thing: it's just like impossible to turn them into a literal pyramid that just goes through the air. So I don't know how you do it, but
yeah. I don't know if we'll necessarily make some up after this. It would be cool if they did. Like I'd be down for something like that, especially given how good a lot of the Bumblebee movie stuff came out that they were basically making things up for.
Yeah, that's true.
Like RC turned out great, Brawn turned out great. I love a lot of those figures, so I would not mind if they like kept this spirit and made like who else was on Cybertron at the beginning? Trailbreaker,
like a Prowl or somebody.
stuff like that. Hell, make Prime. They like making Optimus figures, so.
Yeah, what the hell do you think Prime turned into? Did he still have a trailer?
Probably. Just some other like little tidbits from the roundtable is like they had plans to make Sound Blaster and Twincast have like a 2 cassette chess piece, but one, they didn't want to not so much make the molding for it, but have to like go back and make new parts for it. And plus they said like they liked how clean Soundwave and Blaster were in terms of just like their design. They didn't want to make the
Yeah, well,
chest
they
piece.
would look weird just having an extra bulge on the front there.
Yeah.
But
And someone asked, with Eraser being so similar to the Kingdom transformation, they said what they designed was accurate to the movie models at the time. And the movie referenced the toy transformations of like the Kingdom and the original toys. So it ended up being very similar to where they just used the same engineering.
How convenient.
Yeah, save that money.
Save door money.
They also said that the movie designs come first and they designed the toys after that. Because someone asked that. So someone brought up the Amazon Optimus Prime.
I remember that.
Being the Volvo that came out for the holiday one. And they said, well, we can't comment on products that weren't released or canceled. But you'll be getting another one soon. That's boring.
Wasn't that listing from like 2021 or something?
I think so. It was like just
It was
it
a
was
really
floating around a
old
fucking
listing.
while.
Yeah.
Someone asked about Metal Hawk coming from Cyclonus, so that was part of Cyclonus's design, or if it came after the fact. And they said a lot of times when they do stuff like that, it's planned. But with Metal Hawk, they said that they had a list of characters they wanted to do and their alt modes, and they tried to match the alt modes enough and try to see if it works. And Takara suggested it based on what they were looking at, and so they ran with it. There's always usually 1 or 2 extra head molds planned. Designing the Junkions is hard. They are aware of how hard retailer exclusives are to get sometimes, and they like to try to do something to fix the problem as soon as the exclusivity window is over. For things like Shattered Glass Soundwave and Gold Bug out of the Volkswagen Bumblebee.
Are all the Shattered Glass stuff Pulse exclusives though?
Yes,
They're saying that they made
channel, but
yeah, they made Shattered Glass using that mold because the original was hard to do.
Okay.
And when they were designing the toys, they couldn't use the one for when they did it in Legacy last year, because they plan everything like a year or 2 in advance, so they couldn't use it then. But Shattered Glass being exclusive has a lot less of a turnover time because you don't have to worry about retails. So when they got around to doing that one, the exclusivity window was done. So that's why, like, the Legacy one had to use a Siege mold, but the Shattered Glass got to use the Earthrise mold. Lots of really stupid questions. That was about it.
Let's publicly shame them.
A lot of it was like, oh, what's your favorite this, or what's like your favorite engineering, and like that's not helpful.
How long do these last?
It was about an hour or so,
Okay.
I think. And the only other thing that came from it is that the Velocitron Hot Rod is currently shelved. Like it's not happening.
Oh, it's
Or
not
if-
happening at all.
Or if it is not anytime soon.
Oh, interesting. Is
Um,
Velocitron still happening, or is it done?
I have no idea. They didn't really ask that or say anything, but they said it's currently not planned to come out anywhere. Maybe later, but not right now. Because a majority of the exclusives coming out for retailers are going to be Rise of the Beast related because of the movie.
Sure. Because I remember I did some video on something, and someone asked me in the comments, they were like, "Whatever happened to Velocitron Hotshot?" And I'm like, or Hot Rod, and I was like, "I don't know. It's a great question."
So that was just announced and nothing happened, or
Did we even ever see pictures for it?
Yeah, we saw there was the one. I think it was only the one image of the box and like Hot Rod, and we could tell that it was Toy Deco inspired. But other than that, I don't think anything else ever came out. Like we haven't seen a physical sample of it or anything.
oh,
Okay.
interesting.
But yeah, I think that's about it for the roundtable. So those are always fun. Like I don't think they were not streamed anywhere, but I don't think anyone recorded it or anything. So we just gotta go off of the websites. But
Have they been recorded in the past?
as far as I know, no.
I was gonna say I wouldn't think they would let you.
Mark's like actively toking during it. He's like, "You can't record this."
You can't record this. But so this is a lot of like fan channel related things that are happening. A couple of them we knew about. Like I don't remember if we knew about Antagony, but it was like kind of one of those obvious things that they will do with Inferno because there's very little things to do with Inferno.
Oh, okay. That I saw the name, but I didn't realize what.
Yeah, it
was
was a Bakan like black version that was like a chick.
Okay.
TriggerCon Windsweeper, who I'd look up. People are guessing it might be Needle Nose remolded.
Oh. TriggerCon Windsweeper.
Yeah, I had to look up who that was because I don't know anything.
Windsweeper. Oh yeah, that'll be Needle Nose for sure.
Yeah, I was looking at that. I was like, oh, that's probably Needle Nose.
Yeah, absolutely. It also won't have the flip out guns like Crankcase, so it's just another non-TriggerCon. But that's fine. It's a good color scheme.
This one is just G1 Headmaster.
Yes.
I hope it's a G1ified version of Headmaster from Animated.
Was there a character just called Headmaster?
Yeah, it was the little purpley pink.
Oh, the
like,
Galactus looking thing?
guy. Yeah,
Okay. I forgot about that.
the human that had like a little mech suit and took over.
Yeah.
Hulk
He needs to
and
take
shit.
over people's bodies, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it could be like Night Beat or something out of Minerva.
Oh yeah, I
That's
bet
what
you
the
that.
original Night Beat was.
Yeah, I bet you it's Minerva done in Night Beat colors.
Someone was like, Minerva's body is too slender to be Night Beat, and the response was just like, Femboy Night Beat. And I'm like, let's go.
That's funny because the opposite was true back in the day.
Yeah, because Minerva's toy was like
Just a block of legs.
but yeah, there's a exclusive for FanFest.
What is that supposed to be?
Yeah, what's FanFest?
Is FanFest the thing that you posted, Josh? The thing for what we assumed to be Snarl? Or was that for
No,
something?
that was just one of the Entertainment Earth like giving hints about Hasbro pre-orders for whatever days.
Oh, okay.
Maybe
that was
it's
just-
like
yeah.
a collector con or one of those.
Wait.
stupid things
Wait. Hold on.
Uh-oh, Josh is thinking something's percolating. What's happening?
They did do a fan fest before. That was a thing. Yeah, no. They did FanFest in 2021. It was like that mini PulseCon that they did in April,
Oh,
where it was where
Ah.
instead of it being a 2-day thing, it was a 1-day thing where every brand had a panel.
Okay.
Because that was where they announced the Century, and then we for Lightning Collection, and then we waited a year for it.
Oh, right. Yes.
So
I vaguely remember that.
we actually surprisingly got 5 figure Lightning Collection reveals during FanFest for that. But yeah, that was
So
yeah,
FanFest is almost like what's the one they do 10/27? It's almost kind of like that.
yeah, it was similar to that. I would say
Okay.
it was bigger than 1027, but smaller than a PulseCon.
Gotcha. So we got a small, medium, and large. Perfect.
Yeah. I knew that sounded familiar. I was like, what is FanFest?
And we don't know what that is. It's just some kind of exclusive that's going to be for that. Sorry, Rye, that was directed at you.
oh, what was the question?
The question was, how are your Vanguard sleeves doing? No.
Oh, perfect.
It just says FanFest, so we have no idea what that could be. It's just something.
No idea. It's just whatever exclusive. It's 4 to a case, so no Voyagers are 3 to a case. What the fuck is 4 to a case?
No. I was going to say deluxes, but no.
Oh, this deluxe is 8 to a case. Deluxes are 8.
4 to
I
a
thought-
wave is what I was thinking, but
I thought
8 to a
Voyagers were
case.
3 to a case, but
I don't know. They might
Oh,
be 4.
who
Usually
knows?
it's double whatever the assortment is. Usually.
We looked at Medics a while back. It was the
Yeah, it's a crankcase repaint. Right?
crankcase repaint done up like the Rescue
That's
Bots
cool.
character,
Yeah, I'm down for that. That
which
looks
is supposedly going to be the next Walgreens exclusive.
good, of course. So you mean Hasbro Pulse exclusive?
Right. Well, I got
Could be
mine
a-
from Walgreens.
Could be the last Walgreens exclusive though.
Oh, that's true. You
Yeah.
did get Minerva from. Why is Walgreens going out of business?
No, the this was like back in December, but like the person who like made the exclusivity deal with Hasbro for Walgreens to even get stuff in the first place left Walgreens.
Oh, okay.
And then Dan from the Marvel team, like at the very end of 2022, said that there wouldn't be any Walgreens exclusives for Marvel Legends like starting in 2023. So
okay.
it kind of seemed to point to like other brands would also follow
That's
suit.
fine. Fuck it. I hate them. I hate.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have any Walgreens near me, and when I do finally get to one, they never have anything. So
I hate Walgreens. Fuck them.
I mean, I don't care about the company of Walgreens one way or the other. I don't like when they do exclusives because it's like impossible for me. I either get it on Hasbro Pulse or I'm just fucked. So
Jake says, as long as old people exist, Walgreens will exist.
I think Chenix has nailed the problem right on the head there. Yeah.
And then also it's Rise of the Beast Jungle Mission Pack.
What are you foreshadowing? What is the Jungle Mission Pack?
It just says the set includes the leaked deluxe Cheetor, which I guess is the mainline Cheetor that we saw.
The one that's more kingdom based.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't know exactly, but it exists. It's what this is. So
It's a jungle mission,
It's a
baby.
jungle
Let's
mission.
do this.
yeah, and then this just came out like an hour ago.
Yeah, I was gonna say this just happened.
So this is some next year related things.
It's pretty cool that
Jeez.
they're giving The Rock his own Transformer. I'm pretty
Yeah.
excited about that. I know
2020
young Rock's doing well, so he gets.
I
his
can't
own
wait to
Transformer.
have a core class Dwayne Johnson and a deluxe class Dwayne Johnson.
2024 listings in February.
Yeah,
Wow.
Transformers be wildin'.
Man,
the,
this is what a good toy line looks like. Damn it.
Yeah, it is, Josh. Why don't you get on board, come hang out with us.
But a lot of people are speculating that the Rock one are like Rock Lords.
Oh my god, that would be
If
hilarious.
they make updated Rock Lords, I'm gonna lose my
I'm in.
shit. That's so cool.
I mean, I was thinking it was going to be a Fast and the Furious crossover. It's just The Rock, and he
Okay.
transforms into a fast car with crazy Nos.
The Rock
and all
isn't in that
shit.
franchise anymore, though. So.
What? Where'd he go?
He had a falling out with Vin Diesel when he left the franchise.
That's fair. That's not
They seem like such good friends in the movie.
I know. Is everything a lie?
Is everything I see in the movies a lie?
They replaced him with John Cena.
I
But
do
then
like
you
John
can't
Cena.
see him.
Oh man, just like WWE.
I do like John Cena, but I also like The Rock. Why don't we just put The Rock and John Cena in a movie? Get rid of Vin Diesel. I think that's the
I'm surprised
solution.
it hasn't happened yet.
Right?
Yeah,
To
honestly.
be honest.
How has that not happened? What?
That's what I'm saying.
They're both
I-
too big. They
Here's
can't
the
go on
thing.
screen at
Here's the
same time.
thing. I
Okay,
like.
all you got to
I-
do is Black Adam versus Peacemaker. That's all you got to do.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. I like Idris Elba, but I feel like The Rock probably could have played his part in the Suicide Squad, and then you could have had the two of them together in a movie. But I forgot he's also Black Adam, but they're not going to do anything with that, so he can be whatever he wants again. He can just come in as something new.
That's true.
What I really want is, I don't know if you know, John Cena hosts the new Wipeout, which might be canceled at this point. I haven't heard anything from it in a while. I know it's a summer show, but just put The Rock on that show. I want to watch The Rock and John Cena talk about people smashing their face into wet obstacles. I'm in. That's it. We solved it. That's how you do it right there.
Perfect.
I thought you wanted The Rock to participate on the show.
I mean, he could.
I
He could
feel
go
like
on.
the
He
obstacles
could
were
go do it
great.
first and smash it and say, "Okay, that's how you do it," and then the contestants come in and be terrible at it. So
Nope.
Core Energon Megatron. That's
Wait, the
interesting.
Energon monsters became the like Bomb Burst and Skullgrin
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah, the Pretenders. Yeah,
I can't remember what the the Junkions always just said Junkion.
I think so. Yeah.
But yeah, the Energon monsters turned out to be
Wait, do we know what the
Pretenders.
Do we know what the uni stands for?
Probably Universe.
Oh, okay.
Probably Legacy Universe.
Yeah, it's probably what's going to be after Evolution.
It could be like United or Unified
So would this be
or
the end of Legacy?
or
Universe.
Unicycle, maybe.
Yeah.
Could be.
Legacy.
They all come with unicycles.
Legacy.
probably. Yeah, that's the gimmick this year. They all have unicycles that turn into various weapons.
So would that be the end of Legacy? Because don't they go like on a 3-year cycle?
They do, but I think they said
Usually-
that they were going to keep Legacy around and just keep adding different suffixes because they're tired
Yeah,
of
I
coming up
think
with
they're in a
trilogies.
groove because when they were doing like the Prime Wars trilogy and like Siege, Earthrise, and Kingdom, they were doing like fiction to go with it.
Mm-hmm.
With
then
the
Legacy
machinima
just
with the
kinda
machinima
goofy.
shows and the Netflix shows with no one
Right.
liked either of them.
And they all sucked.
But Legacy doesn't have any fiction tied to it.
Gotcha.
Other than like the story that they kind of make up in their head when they're releasing shit. They're like, oh, they're portals and shit.
Yeah.
So they have no reason really to cut off Legacy and try to rebrand it when they can just slap a modifier at the end of Legacy
Yeah.
and keep
I
it
see.
going.
Yeah,
Transformers
I don't mind
Legacy, the next one.
I don't mind them just being like, "Oh, we can make something cool out of that." Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I,
yeah.
I don't need a theme. Just
No, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not making cartoons anymore, so I don't
Like,
care.
just give me good
Fair.
toys. Like, we don't need the.
Yeah.
You have Earth Spark. We don't need like some other thing going
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
We're good.
fine.
Um,
So Energon Megatron as a core class, I'm still stuck on this because
I don't see why, but I also want it.
oh, of course I want it. That's not a question. I want all of these. That's not. But I'm just trying to figure out how and why.
Yeah, I don't.
I mean, I'm in.
like
but it's just
thought wise,
weird.
it could only be Energon Megatron. I just don't
Right.
know why they're making it a core class.
What are they?
for
Are they
sure.
retooling something? It's just what I don't get. Like,
I'd have to look at the like previous
here's what
core
they
class
do.
offering.
Hold on a second. Do a core class Energon Megatron, and then do a deluxe or Voyager Energon Prime, where the core robot is in scale with core Energon Megatron, but then he comes with the 4 limbs and he can actually combine.
Sure.
I love it. So I'm getting I'm getting a core class Energon Prime, basically.
All right,
has-
this is what's happening. Uh, Blade Raider makes the point. Maybe Energon Megatron is a tank sword.
Oh, so it's
It
like
would be really cool if they made a like Voyager class Energon Megatron, but then they made a supplementary like core class robot
Yeah.
that turned into the tank sword to attach to him,
yeah, that would be cool.
like a little fucking mini me that just attached to his
kind of
arm.
like with the weaponizers that go with Fort Max or
Yeah.
or Metroplex. Yeah, I'd be down for that. Do a leader class Energon Megatron and then have his little tank drone transform because it never did before. That'd be cool.
So that would be pretty cool.
A core Beast Wars Tasmanian Kid that's insane. I'm here for it.
It's a really cool pick because they could have done a lot of different things with the Rat Trap mold, but Tasmanian Kid 1 is a cool pull and 2 really easy to do.
Yeah.
So I'm down for
definitely
that.
down,
That's
for
really
sure.
fucking cool.
Animated
Bumblebee is fucking
That's cool too. Rescue Bot Chase.
Hell yeah.
Sure. I mean, sure. It goes with my medics, apparently. That I may or may not have by the time this comes out. We'll see.
Rock 1, so that's neat.
He's back.
Cyberverse, Windblade.
Yeah.
So
I'm so
I mean,
burnt out of Windblade. I just don't fucking care
the thing
anymore
about
about
Cyberverse,
Windblade.
Cyberverse Windblade is it's basically just going to be like Windblade. Like
That's what I'm saying. Like they're all the same. They're only slightly
has never
stylized.
had a different design.
That's what I'm saying. Let's get on to the real. First of all, there's two.
Everyone's
kings.
favorite asshole Gears.
Oh my god. And Sure Shot. We are finally going to be done with the Autobot Target Masters after like 15 years. It's gonna be great. Finally have them. Now they have to get on to the Target Master Juniors. They did scoop like 100 years ago, right?
Oh,
like,
yeah.
That happened.
In the original Generations line because he was an IDW character for a while.
Yeah, and he wasn't bad, and his little Target Master buddies were pretty fun too. So like that's fine.
Yeah, that was a great toy.
I'm okay with them leaving that, but we need Quick Mix, and I think there's a dump truck. Is the other one? They were all construction vehicles. So
Fuck yeah.
Get on it. I just think it's funny. Like we went through the Decepticon Target Masters and even the Target Master Juniors for the Decepticons before we even finish. Or even had solid ground on the Autobot Target Masters, but
yeah,
it's finally
they're too busy doing other shit.
But yeah, I'm totally down for a G1 Gears. That's going to be so much fun. I just got the Magic Square one, and it's amazing. So I'm ready for this.
Rock 2.
And then more rocks. And then
Cyberverse
Chromia.
Cyberverse Chromia is weird because I don't know.
I don't even remember her. To me, the other thing is like, Cyberverse is too recent to redo these as G1ified. Like, I just don't care yet. You know what I mean? Like, Prime's almost too new for me, but I'm fine with it. Like, Cyberverse is way too new.
Yeah, it could be something else, I guess, but who knows?
I mean, we'll see. I mean, this is just a listing, so I'll wait to see. I mean, I'm sure I'll buy them anyway, but I'm just saying I'll wait to see an actual toy before I make any kind of judgment.
And like, if you G1ify Cyberverse Chromia, is just G1 Chromia.
Yeah, which they did all them in Power of the Primes to great extent. I have so many of that. Moon Racer, Chromia, Fire. What's the red one called?
Yeah.
Exactly, yeah. The red lady one, that's the same mold. Firestorm, maybe? I think it's Firestorm. I'm going to make a bold prediction. I think the rocks are going to be Autobot Pretenders.
That's what I was thinking.
Because we have not gotten any. Thank you, Josh. I like when Josh weighs in like he pretends like he knows any damn thing. He's like, I'm pretty sure all those rocks are just Wheeljack variants. I'm pretty sure we're getting 4-class Wheeljack, then 2 different deluxe Wheeljacks. The second deluxe Wheeljack will be able to turn into Scorponok. That's my prediction.
Oh, finally. Okay.
Yeah, they're going to nail that. But I was going to say, with the exception of Metal Hawk, we have not had any Autobot Pretenders. And there were 4 with Metal Hawk of the main, so that would be a nice way to do that. Although we still need Submarauder, so somebody give me Submarauder, please. Faster. Do it quicker. I like Iguanas, but I need Submarauder. Was there a Submarauder in the listings we already have? There might have been, actually.
Is he saying Sun Marauder or Summer Otter?
I'm saying Summer Otter. Yeah, it's like Otter Pops. You know, you put them in the freezer and they're delicious. And you eat them in the summertime, so he's Summer Otter. He's just a Decepticon made of frozen treats. What's wrong? Go kick your ass. Don't look at him sideways. No. His name is Sub Marauder because he's like an underwater.
I still got it wrong.
He's an underwater monster demon thing. I don't know what he is. He's got fins. So he's aquatic. I love Summer Otter, though. I'm here for it. Someone please draw that. I need a Decepticon made of ice pops. Please.
That's it.
Woo! So much exciting news. Josh, there's still plenty of time for you to just become hardcore Transformers and G.I. Joe.
No. I
think it's time.
I'd go full on G.I. Joe. I actually was just looking at classified listings right now because I want to buy more classified.
Nice.
But
what's your problem with Transformers, bitch?
Too many.
Too many. You don't buy all. Just buy your favorite. Just start.
That's not how my mind works.
I know. I'm just trying to get you hooked. Then I'm just gonna start sending you randomly. Like the first taste is free, and then you have to get all the rest of them.
Chris, this message was just for you.
Maybe Tasmanian Kid could be retooled into an otter. Maybe
Otter Kid.
I can put him in the freezer. He can guard my freezer.
All right, here we go. It's time for a game.
What is this game? Who's that Pokemon?
So I was struggling to come up with an idea this week, and then suddenly it was Thursday evening, a half hour before I wanted to go to bed, and I'm like, "Fuck, it's my turn." And so I am just doing Who's That Pokemon, just like they did in the anime.
Okay.
Everyone
Who's
loved
that Pokemon? It's Pikachu. It's Clefairy. Still my all-time favorite.
So I'm just gonna show you the silhouette of a Pokemon, and you have to tell me what it is. I did stick with like the original 150.
You just went and stole these from the end of the episode.
Chris had. I didn't do anything like that. All right, so we're just gonna go right down the line. Chris, Aresol, Josh. There's no advantage here whatsoever.
I say, shouldn't Aresol be last?
Yeah, I'll
Okay. Okay.
Because we know Aresol's gonna get it.
Perfect.
Josh, get your book.
I don't. It's back at home. I don't have the book.
What?
I know.
Damn.
No phoning a friend and asking Katie, by the way. No cheating.
Oh, I think she's asleep.
All right.
Oh no, she's awake.
She's so bored of us.
All right.
You done talking about
we
toys yet, you little
decided to do an easy one first. Who's that Pokemon?
It's Clefairy. Fuck. I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say Snorlax. No.
All right. So Chris says Snorlax.
It's obviously Pikachu.
Who's that Pokemon, Josh?
I mean, it should be Pikachu, so I'm gonna go with that.
Okay.
You're both. Yeah, it's I was gonna say you're both wrong. It's actually Peekaboo.
It's Pikachu.
So, actually, all three of you are wrong.
I knew she was gonna do something like this.
Is it Raichu?
It's cheese.
Oh man!
In an all-new game, I call Pikachu I cheese you.
Nice.
What?
I don't care. I love it. Let's go. Cheeseheads.
Did we start a game and then
That was a
that
fake
game
out
was
game.
a fake out for this game?
Yeah,
Yes,
that was
it
like
was.
last week when I said the game's going to be pick a number from 1 to 10, or what number am I thinking of? That was a fake out.
Wow!
Oh.
Wow! Good
I
job.
love it.
In this game,
Oh, let's
go
talk
on.
about cheese. Let's do it.
we,
I might have a chance.
thank you, Morgan. I love you too.
Pikachu,
I like how it says
cheese
tear
you.
here. That never fucking works.
That's true.
Uh,
You're gonna need
anywho,
scissors.
So we have Pikachu, and inside Pikachu is an image of a type of cheese. I need you.
These are craft singles, first of all. I can tell you that immediately. Those are craft
So
singles.
Thrasher says I'm too drunk for
It's not even silhouettes of cheese or anything. You literally took a Pokemon.
Can I just say that I really like the way the cheese is filled in? It looks great. Like this is art. I want this on my wall.
Also,
I feel so bad for somebody just tuning in right now.
Oh, gosh, no one's watching this.
I know. But it's funny to think that they are.
I love this. I honestly think this looks really good.
Floof said craft singles are not legally cheese. We can't do this.
Oh my god.
Also, just a shout out to Corey for making the templates for me.
He was in on this.
Yeah. What cheese is this?
It's craft singles. I told you already.
What type of cheese is craft singles?
American cheese?
It's American cheese.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna go with.
I kind of have to agree with Floof that craft singles are not really cheese. They're just craft singles.
Yeah, American cheese is questionable. But yeah, it's American cheese.
Woo!
Specifically craft singles. All right, so let's get into some non-questionable cheese territory. With this one.
That's Swiss cheese.
We're going down the line, Josh. You're next.
I know. I'm just looking at the cheese.
I think you could sell these. This is like a series of things. I think you could sell them. I'm ready to buy it.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Yeah, I guess I'll also have to go Swiss.
Yeah, sure.
All right. Well, it's Havarti.
Oh, no.
Oh, what a curveball.
That was not Swiss.
I don't know cheese.
Yeah, I know 4
you
cheeses tops, though.
Oh my god.
But I love the pictures.
I just
I'm
know nacho cheese.
incredibly fucking hungry right now. Okay, moving on. There's 15 cheeses, by the way.
Oh, let's go. I'm ready.
15 cheeses.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. No, I can't remember when the idea for this game popped in my head.
Well, definitely not last night at the last minute, like you implied earlier.
Oh no, absolutely not. This has been done for a little bit because I was very excited.
Oh my god, I love it so
also,
much. It's perfect.
Havarti's really fucking good. Anywho.
Okay. Oh, that's Parmesan.
Yeah, definitely.
That's grated Parmesan.
I'm going Parmesan as well.
Yeah. I'll go that.
All right.
Fuck you all, Tavardi again.
Here's a game twist. Y'all want to work together?
Yeah.
Okay. Against who?
The dairy farmers of America, apparently.
You can accumulate. I'm just here to celebrate cheese.
Yeah, we don't care who wins. We all win. It doesn't matter. It's already happened. We're all winners.
Except for Corey, but that's just always.
Plus, it's just getting to the point where we all guess the same thing anyways.
Yeah,
Corey's a winner because he helped make this.
True.
Yeah, just shout it out.
All right. Yeah, it is indeed.
That's great at
Parmesan. That was that one was a little bit of a gimme.
I love how certain names, the font is just they're so close together.
Yeah, it's just a complete blur of nonsense.
I don't have the font installed on my computer, and I don't know if Google Slides would allow me to use it, even if I did.
I see.
So I had to use a website to generate it, and it doesn't let me affect the kerning.
Gotcha.
So some of them just look really bad.
It really doesn't like A's because that's the thing that happened in the last one.
Gotta catch 'em all, Parmesan.
Okay. There we go. What's this cheese, guys?
I think it's like a softer cheese.
I feel like we've pretty much gone through all the cheeses I'm aware of.
It looks. I'm thinking it's
American cheese Pavarti.
He didn't even know Hawaii.
Parmesan.
He just knew American cheese and Parmesan. I'm gonna say this is mozzarella.
Oh, I know that cheese.
I know that cheese. I know that cheese. I went to college with that cheese. I roomed with them freshman year.
God, I want cheese. Damn it, Ryan.
Well, I got to stop reading the chat because they're giving me cheese options. I'm gonna guess mozzarella. It looks kind of circular.
Or cheese choices if you have your. Wait, hold
Yeah.
on.
Yeah. Also, don't look at the chat because people are throwing cheeses out. An astronaut,
Which
says,
Rye
"Is
would
this-"
never do. You don't throw cheese out. You eat it.
Yeah, you eat it regardless. Unless
Well,
it's moldy. Don't eat the moldy cheese.
Yeah, don't
Well,
eat
unless
it
it's like
regardless.
supposed to be
You
moldy.
should do
Unless
that.
it's blue cheese.
Yeah, you can't eat it regardless.
No, I mean you could. I mean it's
You
just up
shouldn't.
to you.
Yeah.
Is this cheese a jet? Astronaut says. It can be if you sculpt it.
Is this cheese a
I guess
jet
that-
or a tank?
That is true.
All right, what are you guys thinking?
I'll go with Chris. I have my doubts on mozzarella, but
I have nothing better else to say, so
Josh doesn't know cheese, so
no, I really don't.
All right, what you got for us, Ryan?
it was provolone.
Oh, it's provolone.
damn.
See, it
Heard of
was
that.
circular though. I wasn't crazy.
It was indeed circular.
See, I
It's
hate
nice
provolone
little
cheese.
oval
Ugh,
shaped provolone.
I hate it.
Provolone is also very good.
No, it's not. It sucks.
Wow.
Also, I love how the
on
cheese
its own,
pictures.
it's not great.
No.
Oh
it's
yeah,
not.
you don't
On a
just like
sandwich, maybe.
you don't just
Yeah.
straight eat provolone.
Provolone
how-
and provolone and Swiss. I got no time for. I don't want them on my sandwich. It makes the sandwich taste shitty. Like I'll just take American cheese or cheddar or mozzarella. I don't care what the situation is. On any sandwich, I would take mozzarella over provolone. Everyone thinks provolone belongs on a meatball sub. No, stop it. It does
I mean,
not.
I would take mozzarella over provolone most of the time, but I
Yeah,
have,
of
a,
course you
I have a
would.
huge bias towards mozzarella. Mozzarella is my cheese.
Well, mozzarella is a good cheese. You see. Plus, meatball sub, it's red sauce. Why would I? It's
Now-
pizza. You know what I'm saying? We're all in the same zone here. Why would I bring provolone into it?
Same zone.
Yeah,
Now,
mozzarella is
to be
already
fair-
proven to be a best friend of red sauce.
To be fair, I would also eat provolone on its own.
All right.
And-
Oh.
And also,
Hmm.
I wouldn't eat a meatball sub. So
What? What?
I don't want
You
my.
would eat
I-
provolone on its own, but you wouldn't eat a meatball sub? What the fuck is
I
wrong
don't
with
want to
you?
eat a saucy
I'm out of
sandwich.
here. Fuck this. I'm outta here.
No, Chris is the one who knew cheese.
Why won't you eat a meatball
He's not the
sub?
only person who knows what cheese is, Josh.
Well, he's counting the fact that he knows nothing. But why won't you eat a meatball sub?
Because I don't want a saucy sandwich. And also, meatballs don't have a like method of staying together on the sandwich like a burger would. Like it, I don't
I
want
mean,
to have.
to be fair, I usually break up the meatball and put it into the sandwich, so,
So
it's not spherical.
meatballs no more. It's just
It's
meat.
still a meatball. If I cut a
It's
meatball in
ground
half,
meat.
it's still a meatball.
No, it's a meat hump.
But there's a way you make meatballs. There's specific seasonings in the way that you cook it, and you cook it in the
Yeah,
sauce.
seasoned meat.
No,
Oh
I'm
my
Italian.
God.
You're not going to fight me on this.
Is-
Also,
It's fine.
Is it because the sauce makes the bread wet?
yes.
What's wrong with that?
I mean, that's why you just
I-
eat it.
I
Like,
want-
you don't let
I
it
want my-
stay. You
I
don't
want
get a
my bread
meatball
damp.
sub
I don't
and
want
let
it wet.
stay.
but you don't dip bread in red sauce.
Why would I do that?
Have you ever
What
dipped
the
bread in
fuck?
cheese?
I did bread and cheese. Cheese is different. Cheese is a different beast. If
Like
if
if
my
you eat pasta and there's red
if-
sauce on the plate still, you don't mop that up with a piece of bread and eat it.
no,
Oh,
the
pasta
fuck are you
with bread
doing?
is fantastic.
Of course it is, Aresol. I can only talk to you.
I-
I'm sorry.
I put the I like when I have bread. I usually put bread in my soup.
I just eat bread.
I mean, bread in the soup is perfectly fine, but that's a
eat
completely
bread.
separate issue. All right, move on. We're gonna get heated. Just
Well,
move
also
on.
no. Hold on.
I want the chat to know that I tried to diplomatically move on before she escalated this.
Hold on. No, my boyfriend's backing me up right now. At least partly. Because he said that he eats provolone, Swiss, and Havarti out of the package, and I agree with that.
That's fine.
That
you guys
is-
are little cheese buddies. I'm happy with that. I'm saying we're talking about red sauce on bread right now, and it seems like Morgan is in my corner. That's all I'm saying.
Also, just like straight up, I'm not much of a red sauce kind of girl. I like white sauces in my pasta normally. But if the red sauce has heavy amounts of cheese in it, then I will go for it. Like if we go to
If you
Olive
can
Garden,
dumb down the red sauce with enough cheese, I
Now,
might
hold on.
bother to eat.
hold on, no, Morgan can back me up on this.
Oh my god.
Like when we go to Olive Garden, like I'll get the 5 cheese ziti because that sauce is heavenly because it has 5 cheeses in it.
I just eat breadsticks.
But if I go with anything else, I just go with an Alfredo because I like Alfredo sauce more than just like straight red sauce.
No, it's all about
VC
meatball
says the
preference.
bread debate. Yeah.
Now
Oh my
I have
God.
no doubts that if you enjoy red sauce, that bread and red sauce is godly, as Morgan just put it. Like I have no
This is
doubt.
making me way too
I have no
hungry.
I
doubt
gotta
that
get a
that's
meatball
true.
sub tomorrow. I have I have an open like my wife has plans, so I have to figure out what I'm doing for dinner. And I thought I had a plan, but now it might have to be meatball sub. So I don't know. I'm very turned around.
Also, Ryder says this show needs to just become a food debate stream. Forget the news.
I need to find somewhere where I can get a meatball sub and tater tots at the same place. That's what I need.
Ooh.
Because I saw something. Here's the thing: I'm very impressionable. If I'm watching a show and somebody's eating something, I have to eat that same thing because I'm like, oh, that looks really good. I want to eat that. So I was watching a show earlier and they were eating tater tots, and I was like, shit, I need tater tots. But now we're talking about meatball subs, and now I can't stop thinking about that.
Katie's been watching this on her phone, and she just typed "eat each week" on the chat.
Eat each week. I eat each day.
All right, Aaron, what's
Oh
this
my
fucking
God.
cheese?
Cheddar.
That's cheddar.
Yeah,
That's
it's
gotta
gotta
be
be
cheddar.
cheddar.
That's
Also,
so
this is what
orange.
shiny Pikachu looks like.
Yeah. That's got to be
I know.
cheddar.
I know cheddar cheese. I eat that cheese.
He's getting ready to be made into mac and cheese. Is what's happening.
Oh, I
Yeah,
want some mac
yeah,
and
he
cheese.
is.
Yeah.
See, there's mac and cheese in the background.
Yeah. No,
I
I
told
think
you.
that's just shredded. Like the shredder's right there.
Oh,
That's
it does
just
kind of look
shredded.
like mac and cheese, though. A quick
It
glance.
does kind of look like
It also
like
kind of
the
looks
old
like
blue box.
crunchy Cheetos. So
Yeah,
it could be
yeah,
a lot
yeah.
of things. It's blurry.
Right. New title: Geek each week.
I like Thrasher. I mean, they're good toy reviewers, but better food bloggers.
I mean, hey, you guys, you should check out my mac and cheese pizza tutorial video on Too Many
No, you
Topics.
should not.
I only
here's the
made it
thing.
terrible.
I forgot to talk to you about this. The whole time you're trying to roll out the dough, I'm screaming at the phone, turn the heat off of the mac and cheese. You left the heat on. It's just burned the shit out of it. And you're just like, let me try to push the dough out. I'm like, why is the stovetop still off?
Look, Keyshawn makes that all the time because if he didn't feed me, I would die. And so I was like, I really like how you make this. And I'm like, I'm gonna give it a shot. He's like, you're gonna fuck it up, and I did. So
I also just like how you ate mac and cheese and thought, what this needs is more carbs. So let me put it on top of bread.
all right.
Now, what's the next cheese at you?
what's
I
that?
don't know what that is.
Oh,
Oh,
not Colby Jack, is it?
it might be Munster. Which cheese has the orange edges to it? Is that Munster? I want to guess either Munster or Pepper Jack.
Oh, it could be Pepper Jack.
Those are my two guesses. I'll let you guys finalize.
Oh,
what you go with.
I going with whatever you go with.
I'm sorry, Aresol. I'll let you finalize. I want to say Pepper Jack.
Yeah, I would say I feel like she would choose Pepper Jack over Munster, but
All right, we're going with Pepper Jack.
Too fucking bad.
Damn.
Always trust your instincts.
I would have
This
lost
is
either
indeed
way.
Munster, which is also good. I'm gonna
Do you-
say all
do you
these are good. to
dislike
be
any of
honest
these
with you.
cheeses, right? I
What?
was gonna say, do you dislike any of these
I
cheeses?
never met a cheese she
I'm
didn't
pretty
like.
easy with cheese. Like
What about easy cheese? Do you like that?
I do like easy
See,
cheese.
there it is.
I think we could probably find a cheese you don't like.
What about blue cheese? Blue
probably.
cheese is gross.
I honestly, I've never actually had blue cheese, so I can't.
Yeah,
I
no.
can't comment on blue cheese.
It's moldy cheese that you're supposed
Blue
to eat.
cheese kind of scares me, so I haven't tried it yet. I
I don't
want to
get
try
it.
it because I love cheese and I want to be fair to every cheese and try them at least once.
As the
But I
queen
have
of the
not
cheese kingdom, I must respect all of my subjects.
Have you heard of that cheese that's like illegal to sell here?
Oh, there's
Because
illegal cheese?
Illegal
Because
cheese?
it has maggots in it.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Oh god, I hate that.
Well, the one law I agree with. We're on board.
Okay, I take back what I said. I might
There's
not
one
be
good
fair to
law
all
in this
cheeses.
country, and it's outlawing
And it's
that
the one
cheese.
that prevents the maggot cheese.
We did something correct one time.
We had done one thing right. It's the preventing the maggot cheese.
Yeah,
Words that I didn't
no
think I was
maggots.
gonna hear
We're gonna-
today.
Yeah, also, I'm sorry that the Pikachu is kind of small. I wanted the Pikachu to be bigger to show more of the picture, but this is what
I
I
just
got
love when
from
like
Corey. So
the cheese is like in this intricate Pikachu shape, and then it just becomes a rectangle. Like
well, of course it goes a
I want to
rectangle.
say that
That's
maybe
what
could've
these
just-
pictures are.
it could
You
just
think
become
maybe
like a
this is
PNG
mozzarella?
of the shape.
I think maybe this one's mozzarella.
Yeah, it could be.
Oh, I forgot that mozzarella was wrong.
Yeah. I'll go with that.
I think this one's because it's like a soft cheese. Oh, it's a goat cheese. No, last time I talked myself out of the right answer. Mozzarella.
Final answer?
Yes.
It's brie.
Oh,
Yeah,
brie. I always forget brie is a cheese.
I didn't know it was.
Never knew.
I don't care for that. It's too wet. don't like it.
Wet.
Mm. I like about 3 cheeses. That's about it.
I like a lot of cheeses.
I know you do. This is pepper jack.
Mm,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
That's pepper jack.
Oh yeah,
Now we're talking.
yeah, it is. Yeah, that was an easy one because the fucking peppers were visible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh.
This
I
has
feel
the
like I've
red
seen this.
wax casing.
Yeah.
This one is really easy if you know cheese.
Yeah, what
I
comes in
don't
the red
cheese.
plastic wax casing? Is that mozzarella? No. Maybe?
What kind is that?
It's not Asiago, is it?
Oh, maybe. Let's do it. Let's go with Asiago. I like it. It's definitely like a fancier cheese. I mean, it comes in red wax.
Here, let's say you know.
Yeah. Because they don't want any of the brilliance to escape, so they have to lock it up.
Right.
Let's
Eric
do it.
just chimed in.
I will say that this one is not brie because brie was the last one.
Brie was the last one.
Welcome to the chat, Eric.
Oh damn.
Brie Larson.
Brie Larson.
Whoa.
All right.
This is Captain
What
Marvel.
was our guess?
cheese.
Asiago?
Yeah, I think that sounds good.
Ah, Gouda.
It's Gouda.
I don't need Gouda.
I when I went
I just started watching.
I went to
Alright, we'll give you a
check on the
pass.
chat and I saw VC's answer at the last minute. I'm like, that's probably it, but I shouldn't change it.
Oh, he did say Gouda.
Yeah.
He didn't say.
What's Gouda taste like? Is it a sharper cheese or I don't know. I don't really eat it.
Gouda's a bit sharper. I've only had Gouda, I think, one time,
Okay.
so I'm not super familiar, but it is pretty Gouda.
This screenshot just looks wild. What is happening?
I like the fact that we still have the Pokemon logo at the bottom.
What are we doing right now?
It's Gouda. That's Swiss.
I was gonna say, did we have Swiss yet? I couldn't
Yeah,
remember.
I feel like this one.
That's
is.
got to be Swiss.
Yeah, it's fucking
Yeah.
Swiss.
That looks like a
I
Rice
did
Krispie
have
treat.
Vardy first because I knew you guys would guess Swiss.
Yeah, you
Mhm.
bitch. You got us good.
Okay,
Ooh,
now I feel like we've
That's
we've hit
mozzarella.
the mozzarella.
yeah, those are perfect circles of mozzarella. for
Yeah,
sure.
it's gotta be one of these.
Really?
Is it not again?
Oh, that's
No,
mozzarella.
yeah,
Ah,
there we go.
nice.
Say, was it like frozen cream cheese or some shit?
It's frozen cream cheese. Fuck! And yes, this is technically fresh mozzarella.
Oh,
Yeah,
Mozzarella is mozzarella.
that's blue cheese. Gross,
looks
disgusting.
terrible.
There's something about putting it inside of Pikachu that actually makes it look worse. He looks like he's undead.
It does.
Blue cheese is the zombie cheese.
Yeah, it's fucking blue cheese. Shit looks gross.
Yeah, I
It
don't.
really
get it.
does. It really does.
It's like someone broke up an Oreo.
I do want to try it, but it does look gross.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Do we
Colby
have
Jack.
Colby Jack? Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's Colby Jack.
We going with Colby Jack?
Yeah.
Okay, you're starting to get serious about it.
I gotta learn about cheese.
In order to be my friend, Josh has to learn about cheese.
Right.
Yeah, it's Colby Jack.
Colby Jack. Honestly, if NFTs were complete bullshit, I would be like, "This is what you need to do." Like these Pikachu cheese, like digital things, you can
Oh,
sell
I
them.
was wondering where you were gonna go with that.
No, I'm saying like the picture of
Yeah,
Pikachu
yeah,
with
yeah.
the different cheeses in his body. I love them. Like I want them as art.
No, it's
prints.
very funny.
They're so great. Ooh, I'm gonna
This looks like
I'm gonna
ice
say
cream.
goat cheese on this one
Oh, could be.
because it's crumbly. That's my guess.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
I could be wrong. If you guys have a better guess, by all means.
Because my only other guess would be cottage cheese, but it's not that. That's too.
No, cottage cheese is more
It's like thicker.
soupy.
Yeah.
Cottage cheese is gross.
Yeah.
Yeah, my only other guess was like Romano or something. I don't know. I don't know that many cheeses.
All right,
I'm
good.
realizing.
We're going with goat.
I'm gonna guess goat cheese.
It is not the goat. It is feta.
Oh, feta. They're very close. Those two are
yeah,
very close.
feta be crumbly.
Yeah.
Not a big fan of the crumbly cheeses, to be honest.
Yeah, no. I like a structurally sound cheese.
I like creamy cheeses, but anywho.
That is vanilla ice cream.
It really does look like it.
Or whipped butter or something. I'm not quite sure.
The blue cheese like almost kind of looked like cookies and cream ice cream or something.
Yeah, yeah. In hell. I don't. Maybe this is goat cheese. I don't know. This is definitely like a crumbly or whipped. I don't know. What do you guys think this one is?
I have no idea.
Does goat cheese have like an actual name, or is it just goat cheese?
I think it's goat cheese. I don't know. I mean, maybe it has a fancier one.
I have no idea. I wouldn't know.
Maybe is it like I was gonna say maybe like mascarpone? That's kind of like does they use that in like cannolis and shit? Like it's desserty, or even ricotta. I don't know.
Ricotta, yeah. I'd say those are two pretty good answers.
What do you pick? Either one of those is fine with me.
Ricotta.
All right, we'll go with ricotta.
It's gonna end up being
It'll be
mascarpone.
mascarpone.
It sure fucking is.
Damn it!
You should let me pick.
It does look like ice cream.
It looks like yeah.
I would have absolutely like accepted like cream cheese too, because mascarpone is technically a cream cheese. But
Mascarpone a lot of times gets
Chris,
mixed with
Chris,
stuff.
honestly, I'm proud of you for mentioning mascarpone.
Yeah, it's like a dessert cheese.
Yeah.
Such a thing exists.
It literally does look like vanilla ice cream.
It's a
It really
sweeter,
does,
yeah,
yeah.
it's sweeter, yeah.
I saw this picture, I was like, "Fuck, that's vanilla ice cream."
It really does, yeah.
And then I thought about how much I want to eat it.
I feel like you've felt that with all the pictures.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's it for all.
Oh, that was it?
We got
Oh,
through
that
our
is
15
him.
movies.
I like how this guy looks like one of the cheese guys from the earlier part.
He's back.
So it's time to
God.
see you later, cheeseheads. This game will probably never exist again because there's only so many cheeses.
Oh, it needs to come back though. That was
yeah.
really funny.
I like Thrasher says Mars Capone is Al Capone's sweet cousin.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Anyway, I had to fit Goldengo in here because he's the cheesehead guy.
Yeah, he looks like the mascots from the first
Yes.
slide.
Yeah.
Very funny.
Well, that was wonderful.
Wow.
And actually, it gave us enough show to get to the 2-hour mark.
Yeah,
so
you
it really
did
worked
very
out.
good with that one, right?
That was
Good job.
fantastic.
I'm very happy and proud of myself.
That was awesome.
I will
That
probably
really
never
was
put
great.
that much work into a game again.
That's true.
Hey, it was worth it.
Uh,
It was worth it.
It was really good.
and again,
Oh,
thank you,
jeez.
Corey, for supplying me with all these templates.
Yeah, seriously. All right, cool. Well, that was amazing, and that's going to do it for the show. So, thank you guys so much for tuning in, and have an excellent rest of your weekend. And I think Aresol, we should probably start cleaning.
out and clean the forest.
Perfect, excellent.
Okay.
And I'm definitely going to need to see Billy at least one more time, please.
Here I am. I'm back.
Billy! Billy! Billy, you're too hot!
Oh my god. It was even better because I did not know that was a meme, the whole DuckTales song. So the very first time I ever, Corey played it last week, and I'm just like, the DuckTales song is so random. Oh my god. I love it. I love it so much. All right. Yeah. Thanks everybody. Have a good weekend and go Birds on Sunday. So good night.
See ya.
He's still not here.
Do I have to end the broadcast?
Oh, God damn
somebody
it,
does.
Josh.
We're gonna sit here.
I thought we were ending, so I thought bringing him back right at the end.
I
would be
forgot.
good.
We're just like
Oh, now Katie's
Not-
clapping. I forgot
not
that I'm
really.
Corey this time. All right. Goodbye,
everyone's seeing
everybody.
this.